President Trump's pick to oversee the repeal and replacing of Obamacare is now on the job. Former Congressman Tom Price is sworn in today as Health and Human Services Secretary after an early morning Senate confirmation. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel tells us tonight health care is one of several big challenges for Republicans this year, and the clock is ticking.
Republicans have promised to repeal and replace Obamacare, finish tax reform, and confirm a Supreme Court justice, all big-ticket items when Washington is deeply polarized. Today, President Trump laid out his vision on improving the tax code.
We'll have an incentive-based policy, much more so than we have right now. We're working with Congress, working with Paul Ryan, working with Mitch McConnell. And I think people are going to be very, very impressed.
The ayes are 52, the nays are 47. The nomination is confirmed.
With that, the Senate confirmed the third of three cabinet nominees this week, Dr. Tom Price to lead Health and Human Services. And next week we'll start with an agreement to vote on Steve Mnuchin for Treasury, David Shulkin for Veterans Affairs, and Linda McMahon to head the Small Business Administration.
There is nothing in Mr. Mnuchin's record to suggest that he could stand up to Wall Street.
Some GOP senators are getting frustrated with what they call obstruction.
Friends on the Democratic side of the aisle are trying to slow walk us. I mean, clearly we should have the cabinet in place by now. And under normal circumstances we would. That would allow us to be back on the legislative calendar.
Among the other deadlines, the debt ceiling due to expire in mid-March, but can have some flexibility. Government funding is due to run out April 28th, so Congress will need to pass another continuing resolution or the 11 remaining 2017 fiscal bills. And then there's reauthorization of the Federal Aviation Administration, which must be signed into law by the end of September, with another goal of moving toward a next-generation aviation system added to it. And individual members of Congress have their own priorities as well.
There are a lot of things we want to work with the administration on. We want to work with the administration on infrastructure and tax reform. Just two examples. I want to work with them on a bilateral trade agreement with the United Kingdom.
The calendar gets even tighter with recesses and work periods when lawmakers are back in their home states. There's also an awareness that if Republicans falter, Democrats will be ready to pounce.
The midterm election of the incoming president and his party doesn't traditionally fare well for them. So there's a lot for us to be excited about looking forward.
House Speaker Paul Ryan has called one-party control a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But that does not mean it is easy. Chris?
Mike Emanuel reporting from Capitol Hill. Mike, thanks.